In New York, I met a high school student named Grace Goldstein. She says Greta's actions strike a chord. The 17-year-old had been concerned about climate change. Greta showed her that each and every individual can make a difference, including her.
She has this incredible power with every word she says. These phrases that she says, things like "unite behind the science," are chanted by millions of people around the world, like these huge crowds, and they're being held up on signs.
Grace started organizing similar events. She and her friends skipped school and held their first die-in protest last March. Since then, she's been an active voice in a call for change that spread spontaneously worldwide.
In a matter of hours, we're going to see the biggest day of climate action in the history of the world.
For your safety, please remain inside the car until the train comes to a complete stop and the doors open.
Grace Goldstein er klimaaktivist, og sammen med tusindvis af andre unge er hun på vej til demonstration. Målet er at råbe alverdens politikere op.
The waters are rising, but so are we. We're rising all over the world.
I storbyernes gader.
Without further ado, Grace.
Can I hear all of my youth who are out there today? Yeah! We are the last generation to be born into a world where we can still stop the climate disaster.
In December, I'm going to turn 18. That's when it matters. That's when it really, really matters. Because we might not be voting yet, but we're making threats. We go to protests and you have thousands of people chanting, "We vote next, we vote next, vote them out, vote them out."
Prayers is not enough. We are the last generation. We care about the next one. Thank you. So, people in the front, I'm so glad to see all of your beautiful signs and all of your beautiful faces. But if we could hold those signs down a little bit so we can get photos of all of our amazing speakers and performers, we'd appreciate that so much. If you have a disability, including a hearing disability, come over here, stage right. There is a section reserved for you to make sure you have the best and safest experience possible. My name is Grace Goldstein. I am a Stuyvesant High School student. Yeah, great school. I am a core organizer with Fridays for Future New York City and the New York City Climate Strike Coalition. I am New York State Director for U.S. Youth Climate Strike. Well, if you didn't know who the Peace Poets were, you're not going to forget now, right? No one here. Yeah. Everyone's going to follow them on Instagram as soon as this is over, I'm sure.
Grace was happy that so many people had turned out, but she says this is just the beginning.
We want to stop the emissions. It is that simple. We want to change the culture around climate change, and that this kind of commitment actually does come before that now. Until we really, really have turned this around, we're not even going to breathe.